Hello everyone. Today I'm going to take you through my AI project based on cattle recognition and surveillance with AI. My name is Oscar Ian. I'm from Makerere University in Uganda. This AI is meant to solve the problem that is hugely faced by farmers in sub-Saharan Africa, that is mainly keeping count of their cattle. And if you're unable to keep count of your cattle, that means you're susceptible to cattle theft, poor planning, farm activities such as deworming and feeding. Then there is also a need for cattle farmers to keep track of the different breeds of cattle that they have in order to plan for crossbreeding and animal husbandry. So this AI is meant to keep track of which breed of cattle are available on the farmland and also allow for thorough planning by the farmer and also fight off cattle theft. And the environment for this artificial intelligence uh, is going to be the farmland, but first I'm going to take you through the definition of an environment. The environment refers to that part of the universe whose state is taken into consideration when designing an agent. In this particular case, as previously mentioned, the environment is going to be the farmland. The agent's sensory apparatus, in this case which is the camera, has access to the complete state of the farmland and is therefore accessible. The environment also has multiple agents, most being of the same kind, such as cattle, and a few being of different kinds, mostly some human beings, some dogs, some also being birds. An artificial intelligence agent is anything that can be viewed as perceiving its environment using sensors and acting on it through actuators. The agent for this AI is a high-resolution camera that perceives images of the real world and makes categorization of the images of the cattle it perceives. This categorization is an accurate count of the number of each breed of cattle that there is on the farmland, from which the farmer is able to make an informed decision on the farm management activities. The data set I'm planning to use is from Kaggle. It's composed of 5 different cattle breeds, which include Ayrshire cattle, the brown Swiss cattle, the Holstein Friesian cattle, the Jersey cattle, and the Red Den cattle, which cater for the most popular breeds that are kept by farmers here in East Africa. The dataset, most of the characteristics I considered, it has most of these characteristics, which, for example, are the shape of the cattle. These different breeds have different shapes. So in order to cater for a particular breed, you have to understand the shape of a particular kind of cattle. Two, are that the images are in RGB, which enables the model to easily differentiate between one kind of cattle from the other. For example, Friesian cattle from the Red Den cattle. The categorization of the data is in 5 kinds. Therefore, it is very favorable for classification purposes. There are a variety of images of each type. So there are a variety of images for the Friesian cattle, there are a variety of images for the Red Den cattle, there are a variety of images for the Ayrshire cattle. There are also a variety of images for the Holstein Friesian cattle as well. The labeling of the data has also been carried out. So in the process of training, this AI model is fed with labeled data that from which it is easily, or it's able to learn how to classify each data that it's fed into it in terms of images. I'm also going to take you through how informed search is going to be applied in my project. Informed search are algorithms which contain information regarding the goal state. It enables the AI to make more efficient and accurate searches. In this case, an informed search can be applied through finding the shortest distance between points on the farmland. As a farmer, you're interested in efficiency in farm activities. You don't want to take a long distance around the farmland. So using informed search, the camera can study the farmland and therefore determine the shortest distance between any 2 given points. This can optimize farming activities such as vaccination and deworming. Uninformed search, in this case, is applied when the agent is not familiar with its environment. So it's either the first time it's being deployed into an environment, or the first time it is being told to search for a path and it's faced with completely new surroundings. So in this case, it's applied when the AI agent is deployed on a new farmland and it has been given a similar problem. So in this case, the agent is not familiar with the area, and therefore it finds that the path between the two given points on a farmland were taking much longer time compared if it were within the same area. However, this can simplify farming activities such as vaccination and deworming. I'm also going to take you through AI accountability. AI accountability refers to the expectation that organizations or individuals will ensure the proper functioning throughout their life cycle of the AI systems that they design, develop, or operate, or deploy in accordance to their roles and applicable regulatory frameworks. It seeks to answer questions such as, what happens when a system goes wrong? What's the process of complaining about or appealing the system's decisions? How can we track who's responsible for the AI in case of error? So this is what we seek to answer when it comes to AI accountability. The AI should be able to perceive that in an unbiased manner. And for my case, the AI model is going to be fed with a variety of data in order to categorize, not only to categorize the cattle into different breeds, but also to differentiate the cattle from other moving items, such as human beings, other animals, and birds. This can ensure that the data is trustworthy, and thus reducing the possibilities of bias, inequality, or other societal issues. That has been it for my presentation. I'm really glad for you guys